For over 30 years, Telecu has built its reputation in the community on a foundation of service, empowerment, advancement, and the creation of self-sufficiency, achieving multifaceted growth through innovation and collaboration.
And we really believe that the greatest social good that you do for an individual is the creation of a full-time job so that he or she may clothe, feed, and educate their own families.
Telecu, a pioneering institution for the ages.
Hi there, friendly volunteer fire person Manny McGomez here, and this is what can happen when a simple little Velveeta and salsa fondue gets out of control. Oh, how and howdy. Hey, any of you guys bring any Bactine? Hey, McChristie, McClure, McDonald, I have a serious muck ouch here. And the Los Angeles Fire Department is seriously recruiting Latinos and women like never before in their effort to diversify the LAFD. But some say that the demanding physical nature of the job makes race and gender quotas non-applicable when it comes to hiring firefighters, while others say that diversity within our fire stations is long overdue. Whatever you think, and I think it's getting hot out here, stay tuned because my friend CRIS FRANCO will be taking a look at women, Latinos, Latinas, and LA's fire department on the next Cafe California. Oh my gosh, this thing's getting big. Fire! Fire! Help! I know what I'll do. I'll go get a whole lot of marshmallows. Why let all this go to waste? We've got a three-alarm topic this morning on Café California. I'm your alarming host, CRIS FRANCO, y soy muy franco. To spark this morning's discussion regarding the challenges faced by the minorities and women within Los Angeles Fire Department, we've assembled this fine panel familiar with all things flammable. There's going to be a lot of fire references. Let's meet our first guest. We've got Jim Blancarte. He is the Blancarte part of the law firm of Blancarte, Lopez, Sussman, and Corney. Your secretary must go crazy saying that. Jim is a former board member of LA's Fire Commission, who in 1992 served as its president. Please welcome Jim Blancarte. Thanks for being here again, Jim.
Thank you, Chris.
You're also a member of every bar association on the planet. Only Ted Kennedy is recognized at more bars, I think. Than
yeah, that's probably a bad analogy.
Thank you for being here, Jim. We've got Armando Molina. He was born in Colombia. Mr. Molina presently serves as a member of the Cornerstone Theater Company. It's a great company which brings performing arts to communities in crisis. Armando is a diversity advocate who believes society has too long underestimated women and minorities. I would never underestimate you, Armando Molina.
Absolutely not. That was two fire references.
Okay, you keep track.
I'm keeping track.
You're keeping track.
Here.
Thanks for being here, Armando.
Sure, no problem.
We've got Alicia Mathis. She has been with the LAFD for 11 years. Her first 5 years were spent fighting fires. Today, she is a level 2 fire inspector, which means that you're one level above a level 1.
Basically,
I should teach math, right? She's a member of Los Bomberos, which is a Latino firefighters philanthropic organization. You'll tell us more about them later. Yes. Ms. Mathis is currently writing a report on culture, women, and the fire service, which just happens to be today's topic. So welcome, Alicia Mathis.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. We've got Chief Ray Gomez. He has been a battalion chief for the LAFD for the last 3 years, and he's been on the force for 23 years. He is married with 4 children. He's seen many changes within the fire department, and we're glad that Chief Gomez is with us this morning. Thanks, guys. This is the topic. Today's LA Fire Department is employing minorities and females in record numbers. Today, roughly 30% of the LAFD personnel are Hispanos. Even less are Asian, and only 2% are women. Although the days of the racially segregated firehouses are over, the LAFD faces the new challenges of incorporating women into the ranks and bringing minority numbers up to reflect the city's growing ethnic population. Guys, let's get right into it. Let's start with the touchy subject of women in the fire department. When you hear that only 2% of the fire department are women, what do you all think about those figures?
Oh my God! Can I just jump in because this
Go right
is
ahead.
Staggering. It blows my mind that that level of that number is just so low. one of the things that immediately reminds me of is World War II, when we had women doing a great variety of jobs that were, you know, that used to be considered male jobs. And I think that that in itself, and the fact that 50% of the population is female, 2% is seems ethically and morally abhorrent.
Gentlemen, what do you think?
Mr. Molina, I understand that concern. I think it tells about the occupation of being a firefighter. It's tremendously challenging. It's one of the most stressful occupations that you can have, and it's one of the most dangerous occupations that you can have. I would argue that not a lot of men want to be firefighters, but again, it tells to what our challenging occupation is.
The physical element of it, I think I would give that to you in terms of just upper body strength and those issues about carrying things, people and ladders and so forth. But in terms of stress, the police department, for example, argues that the addition of women on the force brings certain perspectives and certain kind of ways of handling stressful situations that have been recognized as being positive.
I would be fascinated. You're doing a study, Alicia. Well, everybody, what percentage of women do you think could potentially have the physical prowess to be a firefighter? I mean, I don't know that it's 50%. I mean, I think
it would be close to 20%.
You think maybe 20? What do you think, Chief? Do you think
that's definitely an ideal goal that we want to answer your concern. Our fire department recognizes that having women on the service, it provides a better service to the citizen, and we're definitely striving towards having that diverse makeup in our department, and specifically more women.
You know, the most important thing is on the scene of a major emergency, and as a former fire commissioner, I've been at emergencies, large fires. The important thing is you see everyone doing their job, and it's really terrific when the fire's out and people take off their helmets. You couldn't tell that there were women doing the same job. When they're all dressed up in the gear, have the face mask on, and you can't tell the difference, that tells everyone that they're doing the best job just as well as the men, but they have to go through people like Chief Gomez and prove themselves before they can put on that uniform.